Chipotle's hiring process efficiency. What is going on? So I don't know if you guys had heard. I think it was like sometime last year. Chipotle mentioned that they were using AI to staff, and they called their platform Avo or Avocado. Yep, that's the name. Yep. I thought the name guac would have been much better, but they used avocado. It is what it is, right? So I want to read this. I want to read this with you. I'm gonna put up 5 minutes on the clock as we read through this. So this article is brought to us by Fox Business, published June 10th. It says Chipotle using AI to open new locations with an astoundingly short time frame. What? Gotta have that guac. Says CEO reveals AI-powered hiring tool cuts recruitment time by 75% as chain opens new locations daily. Daily, they say. Daily. All right, so let's jump in over here, right? So artificial intelligence is helping Chipotle rapidly grow its footprint, according to CEO Scott Boatwright. On Monday, Boatwright told Fortune that at the outlet's COO summit that the company will open a new Chipotle Can I zoom in on this? Oh my God, so many. All right, there we go. A new Chipotle restaurant this year, almost every 24 hours. Wow, that's a lot. Amid the chains growing at an exponential rate. Now, here's the question everybody wants to know. Forget all the hiring and stuff. The question is, will they put extra sour cream and extra guac, extra chicken or extra beef, or are they gonna be stingy with it? If the AI is making the hiring so efficient, right? Are we going to get some extra guac and extra steak on our Chipotle bowls? That's what we really want to know. I think when I click this up, I'm gonna name this: Will Chipotle provide extra guac and steak due to hiring efficiencies? I think that's gonna be a great title. And if you think about the growth that's ahead of us and the need for highly capable, purpose-driven, value-oriented individuals is more critical today than it probably ever has been for our brand. It says the company's AI-powered Avocado, which I agree with Ferris that guac AI would have sound much better. Avocado hiring tool has helped shorten the time it takes for Chipotle to hire new employees by roughly 75%, Boatwright said, according to the outlet. Avocado is part of the AI-infused hiring system that Chipotle unveiled in October 2024 through a partnership with Paradox. Avocado's capabilities include talking with candidates, shout out to that, answering their questions about Chipotle, collecting basic information, scheduling interviews for hiring managers, and sending offers to candidates who are selected by managers, Chipotle says. So that way, that if you guys knew how expensive it is to hire and how much time it takes, just like it's so much. So this takes a lot of the busy work out of play, so that let's say you have let's say you have a recruiter, right? A technical recruiter who is the AI manager who is orchestrating all of this stuff, right? On do this, do that, and now once the candidate is up to a particular point, then that's when the recruiter gets involved, the hiring manager gets involved, all that good stuff, right? But I'll tell you this: when I'm interviewing as well, I used to take like notes and stuff like that. We have an AI system that is actually taking the notes now, and it matches the questions that we're going to be asking the candidate. And now I just say, all right, copy this into this field, copy this into that field. Hopefully soon they just have it completely integrated where I'm like, all right, sync the responses to, and boom, right? And it's recorded so other people can go and view it as well. So trust me, AI in the hiring process is going to be so helpful. During his summit appearance, he also said that when it comes to AI, Chipotle looks to remove waste and expand or enhance the team member experience rather than replacing humans, the outlet reported. Look, AI CEO, right, or Chipotle CEO, I'm just going to tell you this. I have seen over the past few months that people do not care about removing waste, okay? At least from the federal government. Bruh. That's what I've seen. All right. Anyways. Hopefully it's different for you. It says at Chipotle, AI has also been deployed by the chain to entice customers back to restaurants through deals offered through its reward program and to customize offers for customers per fortune. There were nearly 3,800 Chipotle restaurants globally at the end of March, including 3,700 across the United States, according to the company's first quarter earnings. Where is Chipotle outside the United States? Where is Chipotle? Back to work. Chop, let's go. Come on, get a move on. Outside the US. They have Chipotle in Canada, in the UK, France, Germany, and in the Middle East. Where do they have it in the Middle East? Middle East, they have it with Kuwait and United in the UAE. Shout out to Chipotle going Mr. International, like Pitbull. But Germany, France, United Kingdom, everywhere gotta have that guac. All right, let's finish this article real quick. Let's see. The company aims to launch 315 to 345 new restaurants in 2025, Chipotle said. During Chipotle's earnings call in April, Boatwright said 80% of those will include a Chipotlane drive-thru pickup lane. Chipotle generated nearly $2.9 billion, good Lord, that's a lot of money, in total revenue during the first quarter, and a 6.4 increase from the same 3-month period last year. Its net income, meanwhile, widened to $386.6 million. Its second quarter financial results are slated to be released in July. Let's see, their share is about $50, and that's it. That is it. Let's go back to full screen. Look, I am all for efficiency. Let's do what we can. The only I still have my one question though, right? Because I don't really eat much at Chipotle. I don't eat rice. I don't eat salad. All right, I only eat steak. All right. Anyway, that's besides the point. But will we get extra guac and will we get extra steak? That's the only thing that I want to know. Because if so, then maybe I will go to Chipotle. Maybe I will go to Chipotle for some extra guac, some extra sour cream, and some extra steak. All right. With all this hiring efficiency, they should be saving money, right? I am pass the savings on to the customer. Give us two scoops of steak. I try to live what they let go, away to dreams they'll never know. But a drowning soul can't save the tide. And now I see I must step aside. I fought till my hands turned to stone, carrying battles that weren't my own. They swore they'd stand but turned away, left me to bleed in the fray. I held the line as long as I could, fought for the spark they misunderstood. They whispered dreams they'd never choose, said they were in, but lived to lose. I can't fight for you no more, knocking on a locked up door. You said you were in, but faded out. Your silence echoes a deafening shout. I wanted to see your colors fly, but you clipped your wings and let them die. You craved the fall, not the fight to win. A war within that you let begin. I can't fight for you no more, knocking on a locked up door. You said you were in but faded out. Your silence echoes a deafening shout. I saw the fire dim in their eyes, promises buried under their lies. They wore the crown of fleeting belief, but ran from the throne when it brought grief. Oh,
I tried to carry your weight on my back, but your shadow was a heavy attack. You disappeared when the fire burned high, left me screaming at an empty sky.
I wanted the victory more than they, but you can't chase stars for those who stray. So I lay down the sword and walk away. The battle's lost, they chose decay. I can't fight for you no more, knocking on a locked up door. You said you were in but faded out. Your silence echoes a deafening shout. Oh, they vanish like shadows in the light, fading away when it's time to fight. I reach my hand, they let it fall. I can't catch ghosts, I've given it all.
Oh, they vanish like shadows in the light, fading away when it's time to fight. I reached my hand, they let it fall. I can't catch ghosts, I've given it all.